It's now off to New Hampshire.
Former President Trump this morning setting his sights on New Hampshire and the general election.
This is the first because the big night is going to be in November.
After cruising to a win in the Iowa caucuses with a record margin of victory, coming in at 51% of the vote, his rivals trailing far behind. Mr. Trump now making the case for his competitors to coalesce behind him.
I really think this is time now for everybody, our country, to come together.
The former president winning nearly every voting bloc, including caucus goers without a college degree, the very conservative, white evangelicals, and those over 65.
He's a man that will say what he thinks and tells the truth.
The night showing many Republicans intense loyalty to Mr. Trump. Despite the former president facing 91 felony charges, 2/3 of caucus goers consider him fit to be president, even if he were to be convicted of a crime, according to our NBC News entrance polls. They also showed a majority agreed with Mr. Trump's lies that the 2020 election was illegitimate. Across Iowa, historically low temperatures and low turnout, too, with roughly half the number of caucus goers compared to 2016. But for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, enough supporters showing up to boost him to a second-place finish as he edged out former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley for second place.
We've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
All smiles for DeSantis in a state he invested heavily in and once predicted he'd win outright. Now, a rationale to keep his campaign going.
We have a lot of work to do.
The focus now shifting to New Hampshire, where the margins appear much closer.
We're on to New Hampshire.
Haley looking to gain ground on Mr. Trump, who has only a single-digit lead in recent polling.
Our campaign is the last best hope of stopping the Trump-Biden nightmare.
You can expect to see the candidates on the campaign trail in this state today. Nikki Haley, of course. Ron DeSantis is going to make a stop first in South Carolina. And Mr. Trump will first stop in New York, where he's expected to appear at the start of his defamation damages trial involving writer E. Jean Carroll. When he gets to New Hampshire, he'll be joined on stage by Vivek Ramaswamy, who dropped out overnight and endorsed Mr. Trump. Savannah?
Hallie, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.